We wrote this book for the most important people in every sales force in the world.
We wrote this book for a role that's been almost scandalously neglected in the sales force.
We wrote this book for the people that have perhaps the most complex job of anyone in a company.
We wrote this book for the people who are finally getting the focused attention they deserve. We wrote this book for sales managers. The truth is that salespeople have been researched, observed, trained, retrained. They've generally lived under constant scrutiny since the early 20th century. There are literally thousands of books and probably hundreds of sales methodologies out there that will improve salesperson performance if they're the right methodology for the sales force and if they're implemented properly and consistently.
What's missing is a methodology for sales managers, a methodology and a set of frameworks that'll help sales managers identify the few critical things that their sellers need to be doing. Help them identify the right sales processes, the right metrics, the right sales tools for their salespeople to succeed, and help them consistently manage and coach their salespeople to a higher level of performance.
What we've written is really an operating manual for sales managers. It says, here are how things really work in a sales force. Here are the levers and pulleys that control sales performance. If you want your salespeople to win more new customers this year, here's how you do it. If you want them to sell complete solutions instead of standalone products, then here's what you tactically need to do and say to accomplish those objectives through your salespeople. And like any good operating manual, it even includes a troubleshooting guide, so you can pinpoint the parts of the book that are immediately relevant to you.
This book was born from extensive research we conducted into how leading companies measure and manage their salespeople. We wanted to understand which sales metrics companies are collecting and what sales management is actually doing with those numbers. Our research revealed lots of significant insights, such as only 17% of the things that management is measuring are things that they can actually manage. That means that more than 80% of the metrics flying around an organization are things sales managers can't directly control.
Our research began as a study of sales metrics, but it evolved into much more. Beyond the insights we gained for using sales metrics to manage and coach salespeople more effectively, the research revealed a sales management methodology and a new set of tools that have been lurking quietly beneath the surface. It's like we deciphered the DNA of sales management. It's always been there, but no one had been able to crack the sales management code.
We've observed that CRM and the reporting capabilities that come along with it have unintentionally created a lot of confusion in the sales force. There are so many metrics flying around that it's hard for sales managers to know which numbers are important and which ones are just noise. Cracking the sales management code adds clarity to that jumble of metrics and shows sales managers which few key metrics will drive their desired sales performance.
Salesforce automation has provided executives, managers, and salespeople with lots of data. Data on what they're doing, data on how they're doing, and data on what they've done. But visibility into the sales activity can often be confused with controlling sales results. One of the things that we've heard from people who've read this book is that it clarifies for them the role of data and managing a sales force, and it gives them best practices for how to use their powerful reporting capabilities in a more productive way.
Most books written for sales managers aren't really about management. They're either about leadership or coaching. This book is about sales management, what it really is, and how to do it effectively on a day-to-day basis.
In sum, this is the operating manual for sales managers. If you're a sales manager or if you lead a team of sales managers, this book is going to give you more control over your sales force's performance.